Namaste, everyone, and welcome to this 60-minute full Yin Yoga practice. I'm so excited to be sharing Yin Yoga with you. It's just, in my opinion, the most nourishing self-care yoga style out there. For anyone who doesn't know Yin Yoga yet, I will just quickly explain what Yin Yoga is all about. So what makes Yin Yoga different? It's a very slow style of yoga. We hold the poses for 3 up to 8 minutes. And we really allow ourselves to slow down, to really get all the benefits from the poses. We also don't hold anything. So whilst you're in the pose, your goal is to completely relax. We don't work on muscles, we really work on getting super deep into the fascia. So it's all about letting go, relaxing. We still feel quite intense sensations sometimes, which can be on all different levels. Physical, emotional, mental. So be open for a wide range of emotions and experiences in the Yin class. And yeah, I'm really excited to share today's nourishing, cozy self-care practice. This is your practice, make it your own. Yin isn't about how it looks, it's about how it feels. Bring all your props, your blankets. I put on some candles and crystals, like make it an experience. Without further ado, let's get started in a nice, comfortable seat position of your choice. You can sit up on a bolster, on a pillow, blanket, and just find a comfortable seat here. Palms can be down, face down on the knees or up towards the ceiling. And when you're ready, close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. Take a deep breath in and out. Let something go here. Relax your shoulders, the space between your eyebrows, your jaw. One more time, take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, allow yourself to let go of the day thus far, everything that happened before this practice, and gently put everything that's going to happen after this practice on pause, so you can arrive here in this present moment for your Yin Yoga practice. Taking deep conscious breaths. And then bring your hands in prayer position in front of your heart. Inhale deeply and exhale completely. With the next inhale, we prepare for Om. So let's inhale now for Om. And then set your intention for this practice today. Any mantra or energy that you would invite into your life more. It can also be an affirmation like, I take care of myself. Whatever feels right, trust that it's the right intention for you. And then when you've found your intention, find a smile here. Take one more deep breath in and out. And slowly open your eyes. Namaste, welcome for your Yin practice. I will move back to the mat. And we will just start with a slight warm-up. In Yin, we don't really want to actually warm up the body. That's not really the point of the warm up in Yin. It's just to, you know, just allow ourselves to come into the body, and of course to just gently warm up. So we're just going to start with some half neck circles. So look all the way to the right. Inhale here. And as you exhale, bring your chin towards your chest. Inhale, look to the left. And exhale, bring your chin towards your chest. Inhale to the right. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale to the left. Exhale, chin to chest. Repeat this movement following your own breath, finding your own rhythm. Noticing nice stretch on your neck. I invite you to close your eyes for as much time in this practice as you can to really turn your focus inward. But if at any point it feels uncomfortable to close your eyes, it might feel a bit triggering, open your eyes, right? That's just an offer from my side. Maybe something to try out. The next time you bring your chin towards your chest, stay here for a moment, close your eyes. Connect to your breath. And then slowly roll up. Bring both hands beside your body. Lean on your right hand. Inhale. Left leg comes up. Left hand comes up. Exhale. We lean to the right side. Side body stretch. Maybe you want to stay in stillness here, or you want to find some movement. Whatever feels good right now. As I said, this is your practice. I'm just here to share some ideas, to share some offers. But if something doesn't feel good, then do something else. And then inhale, left hand comes up. Exhale, left hand to the mat. Inhale, right hand reaches up. Exhale, leaning to the left. Side body stretch on this side. Beautiful. One more breath here. And then inhale, right hand reaches up. Exhale, right hand down to the mat. Bring both of your hands to your knees, and you can just slightly grab your knees here. And then round your spine and lean back. We're doing seated cat-cow. So just round your spine here. You can bring your chin towards your chest. Exhale. And on your next inhale, lean forward. Bring your chest forward, look up for a seated cat. Exhale, really round your spine here. Gaze to your navel. Inhale, chest comes forward. If you want, you can integrate your neck here. Connect breath to movement. And then 2 more times. And when you're ready, come to neutral spine here. Inhale, reach both hands up, look up, really reach up. And then turn your upper body to the right. Place your left hand on your right knee, your right hand behind. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist, look over the right shoulder. Gentle twist here, no forcing, no pressure. Just maybe with every exhale, gently come more into the twist. In Yin Yoga, we generally only go about until 80% of what's possible in our flexibility, because you will see that we hold the poses for such a long time that if you go into 100% immediately, it's going to just get too much. So you always want to allow yourself space, right? So we're already starting with this concept in the warm-up. One more deep breath here. Inhale, come back to center, both hands reach up. And exhale, look to the left, right hand to your left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, look over the left shoulder, come into your twist. If any thoughts come up, which they will, you can stay with them, or you can allow them to go and release and bring your awareness back to your breath. One more deep breath here. And then inhale, come back to center, both arms reach up. And then exhale like rain. Bring your fingertips down to your mat. Beautiful. We will start with our yin shapes. The first yin shape is going to be a child's pose. So you can come into different variation of child's pose. If you have props, then I will show you with props. I will first show you without. Option is just narrow leg child's pose. Another option is wide-legged child's pose, so you bring your knees about the width of your mat apart, big toes touch, arms go in front. Since this is yin, I recommend, if you have a bolster or a pillow, to bring it in front of you. You can maybe sit on it even, maybe you have a second one that you can bring in front. Maybe you have a yoga block that you can put underneath, so you can just like really comfortably rest here. I also love to sometimes, if I'm a bit cold, I almost bring my blanket to every single yin pose because I'm always cold. But like, it's just so nice to cozy up in your blanket. And then whenever you've found your child's pose, I will turn on the timer. And we will stay in our child's pose for 5 minutes. I'll start the timer now, and I will let you know halfway through when we're there. So if you want to make changes to the posture, you can. With every exhale, release tension. Turn inward. And the reason why I chose child's pose to start this practice with is because it's a pose that symbolizes creating a safe space within yourself. Right? I think, child's pose is just such a nice posture to just come into your own cozy bubble, into your safe space. And the beautiful thing is that you don't really need much besides yourself and your body. And I just want to empower you to realize that your yoga mat is a really safe space as well. It's a beautiful space to go to if maybe you're, not feeling great and you're afraid to maybe face what's going on inside. Right? You distract yourself, you keep busy. Your yoga mat is a place to go to lovingly explore your thoughts, your emotions, your body, knowing that there's always healing here, there's always grace and compassion. And yin yoga can for sure be challenging on a mental level. It can sometimes be triggering. And I just want to invite you to tell yourself that this is a safe space for me. I don't have to be afraid to turn inward. be with myself, be silent. And maybe in this shape, you want to just use the affirmation, I am safe. And we're about halfway through the shape, so if you want to make any changes, if this pose is quite heavy on your hips or your knees, maybe you want to bring another bolster, blanket. And then just enjoy the second half of this posture. If you went away with a thought, recognize that lovingly and bring your awareness back to your breath. Although I think that our yin practice has the space for us to go with the thoughts, right? To think about things, but if that ever feels too much and you'd rather bring your awareness to your breath, that's always an option. It's always an option to count your breaths. I think that's very nice practice. Every inhale, 1, exhale 2, inhale 3, exhale 4, count all the way to 10 and then repeat. Many, many options to spend time in those poses. And then take 3 more deep breaths in and out in this shape. And when you're ready, maybe you want to use your hands to press into the mat and gently guide yourself back up. If you had any pillows in front of you, maybe remove them. And then make your way all the way down onto your back for our rebound. So come into your corpse pose, your shavasana. Legs are long. Close your eyes and feel inward. In Yin Yoga, between every asana, every shape, every pose, we take time to check in, to really feel the sensations of the postures, to feel our body. So maybe you want to feel into your hips. You might want to feel into your knees. But you also want to feel into your emotional state, your mental state. Maybe you already feel a little bit more calm, a little bit more relaxed. Beautiful. From here, we will come to our next shape. You can just stay on your back and I will cue you and guide you into our banana asana, so our half moon shape. Love the name banana asana, really funny. I will explain to you why it's called like this. But how we will start is move your hips slightly to the left and bring both feet off your mat to the right. If you want, you can cross one foot over the other or just have them lay side by side. Then move your shoulders a little bit to the right and bring your arms above your head. Maybe you want to grab the elbows or you want to grab the left wrist with your right hand and pull your left arm slightly to the right. But of course, in Yin, we relax, no tension. So find your banana asana variation. What's important here is that both shoulders stay on the ground and both sit bones stay on the ground. And then once you've found your banana asana, we will stay here for 3 minutes on each side. Why it's called banana asana or half moon is because when someone looks at you from above, you look like a banana or a half moon. And shapes in Yin are called differently than in Yang. In Yang, this is half moon, in Yin, it's bananasana. And the reason why is because they wanted to clearly separate Yang poses from Yin poses. In Yang Yoga, in Hatha, Vinyasa, Ashtanga, it is a lot about alignment. It's about how it looks, doing it right. In Yin, there is no such thing as alignment, right? It's just kind of giving the body options to feel something in a certain area of your body. So the target area of banana asana, for example, is the side of your body. So maybe you notice a stretch in your left side, there's more space that's being created. But banana asana might look completely different from person to person. Yin is about how it feels. And I think in this way, Yin is one of the purest forms of yoga because, yoga originally wasn't to be super flexible and to be super, muscular or have like a yoga body. It was about preparing the body to sit for many hours in meditation to connect with the spirit, the universe. So it was always about, a functional approach and not how it looks. So I think Yin is very, connected to that origin of yoga. And then just take 3 more deep breaths on this side in banana asana. And when you're ready, the first thing we will do is release our arms and then we move our upper body back to center. And then we move one leg at a time back to center. You can bring your arms beside your body. And we will just stay here for a short rebound. Taking a moment to compare the left side to the right. Maybe you can notice the difference here. And then we do banana asana on the other side. So gently move your hips to the right and both feet off your mat to the left. Again, you can cross one foot over the other here if that feels nice. Bring your shoulders a little bit to the left. Grab opposite elbows or your right wrist with your left hand. And also here we will stay for 3 minutes. And maybe you want to bring your awareness to the sounds around you. Maybe you can notice many different sounds that are further away from you, closer to you. Maybe you can notice the sound of your own breath. And then just observe your breath. How is your breath right now? Just try to observe it without judging, without changing. We have about a minute left in this shape. So again, bring your awareness to your side body, or the side of your body, your right side. The deeper you breathe, the deeper you will feel the stretch. So just sink into the shape. In Yin, it's really about relaxing into the stretch, not pushing yourself into the stretch, but relaxing, and the body and the body weight naturally creates the stretch. And then just take 3 more deep breaths here. And again, when you're ready, first release your arms, move your upper body to the center, and then release one leg at a time. Close your eyes. And if at any time, what I recommend for Rebound doesn't serve you, you can, of course, do something else to release the stretch. You can lay on your belly, you can lay on your side. You can, stand on your feet and just have your legs curled. Not your legs curled, your legs bent. Beautiful. And then from here, actually, everyone is just gonna place one foot after another on the mat, so your legs are bent, and turn to the right side. And use your left hand to gently press into the mat to guide yourself to a seat. And we will come into a butterfly here. So for butterfly, bring the soles of your feet together. And we have a few different options here. The closer you bring the soles of your feet to your body, the more intense it's going to be. What we will do in butterfly is we will fold forward, right? So if it feels good, then you can honestly give yourself a lot of space here. You could even bring your arms underneath your feet here. If you have a yoga block, I think it's really nice to use it to rest your forehead on. Or if you have pillows, use that. We will stay in this butterfly for 5 minutes. And if that resonates, maybe you want to turn your palms up. I love this, gesture of turning the palms up in poses because I think it just really, emphasizes on the whole letting go aspect of yin. And maybe in this shape, you want to think about what is it that you are holding on to right now that it is time to let go. We hold so much tension in the body that it's so nice when we let go of the tension on the mat that we also think about what do we want to let go of in our lives. We're also opening the hips here, so if emotions come up in this shape, then know that's completely fine. Generally in yin, a lot of emotion come up unexpectedly. Every yin practice is completely different. And, emotions can come up, sometimes even images, memories, really random memories sometimes. So everything can be part of the practice. It's not about, having the practice be a certain way. Everything is allowed. Negative emotions are allowed, right? If you feel anger at some point or stress, create space for it. Let it be part of it. I invite you to send deep breaths into your low back. With every exhale, sinking deeper, opening more. We're halfway through with this shape, so maybe you want to come out of it a little bit more, you want to go deeper. Yin Yoga activates our parasympathetic nervous system, which regulates in our body the rest and digest phase. And, it's really calming for your nervous system, gives you a break. And if you just want to intensify that sensation, you can also just elongate your exhales, right? Really exhale for a little bit longer than you inhale. It helps with calming the nerves. It's also a great tool you can use, off the mat in your everyday life if you feel a bit anxious. Just elongate your exhales. And then we take 5 more deep breaths here. Really just enjoying the time here in this shape. When you're ready, very slowly roll back up. And use your hands to support your knees, to close your knees like the book here. If you need, you can release this shape a little bit by just letting your knees fall side to side. Or you can come straight into a rebound. I recommend just staying seated and just leaning forward here. Of course, on your back is always an option as well. Feeling into your back, into your hips, inside of your legs. Take one more breath here. And slowly roll back up. And if you're not yet on your back, then come to your back now. Maybe you want to hug your knees here. Take a moment to just embrace yourself. Hug yourself. This is your self-care nourishing class. So give yourself a hug. Beautiful. And from here, we will take a final twist, just to bring everything back to balance. So there are different options here. You can just have your knees bent and your legs bent, and just bring both knees just like that, one on top of the other to the left. There is also an option to cross your legs here. Maybe you even want to take the bind and then twist like that. Many different options. You can also, when you have both knees to the left, you can bring your left ankle on top of your right thigh. And then we look over the right shoulder. And we stay here for 2 minutes. Also here, let go. Allow your body weight to twist for you. You might notice sensations in your spine, in your hips. If there's any resistance you're feeling anywhere in the body, breathe into that space. There's absolutely nothing you need to do right now. No expectations, no pressure. Just focus on yourself, on your breath, as if it's the most important thing that you can do right now. then take 2 more deep breaths. And gently come back to center. You can hug your knees here. Maybe you want to roll a little bit side to side. Find stillness just for a moment. We won't stay in this rebound for long. And then just finding your variation on the other side, turning your lower towards the left, your legs towards the right. And maybe on this side, you want a different variation. In Yin, we don't believe that everything has to be symmetrical because the body isn't like that. So maybe this side needs something different. Close your eyes. Then we stay here for another 2 minutes. Om Purvasvaha Tatsaviturvarinyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Purvasvaha Tatsaviturvarinyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. And then take 2 more deep breaths. And gently come back to center. Feel into your body. And if your body asks for any final movement, any shape, just take that for 2 or 3 breaths before coming into your final Shavasana, your final relaxation. And because this is your self-care practice, really figure out what you need. Maybe you need 2 pillows. Maybe you want, like one of my favorite things, I love it. I put a pillow underneath my knees. Then I put a blanket on the body. And then I love to put another pillow on my body. I just love that. Maybe you want to turn off the light a little bit, whatever it is. We have the time to get extra comfortable for your final Shavasana. And when you arrive, close your eyes. And then take the deepest breath you've taken all day into your nose. Hold it. And release. One more time, deep breath in, hold, and release. Allow your breath to come to natural flow. And allow your body to fully relax into the mat. Every time you hear my voice, your body gets heavier. You really feel supported by your mat. You feel safe. And you know that for the next few moments, there's nothing to do but to take care of yourself, be there. And I would like to do a little meditation with you, part of the metta meditation, which is one of the oldest Buddhist meditations. You might also know it as loving kindness meditation. This meditation is all about developing a compassionate attitude towards ourselves and everyone around us. So I will read out and tell you the phrases that are included in the meditation, and you just repeat the sentences in your mind after me if they resonate. First, we speak the words of loving kindness to ourselves. So repeat after me. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free of suffering. May I live in peace. And just notice how those words make you feel. And then I want you to imagine a person that you love very much. Maybe you want to imagine them standing in front of you. And you will now speak those words to this person, and you will send the loving kindness to them. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free of suffering. May you live in peace. Imagine them receiving your loving kindness. Maybe there's a smile appearing on their face. Send them your love. And then imagine a person whose relationship with is difficult right now. Maybe it's someone who you want to forgive. Maybe it's just someone where you just want to send as much positive energy to that relationship as possible. See that person in front of you, and we will speak the words of loving kindness to them as well. Remember, you are safe. This is your practice. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free of suffering. May you live in peace. And maybe you also want to imagine a reaction on their face, or maybe not. Maybe you just want to send out that energy. And then lastly, let's speak the words of loving kindness for everyone, and let's just spread this energy out into the world. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be free of suffering. May all beings live in peace. And then if you want, you can imagine how there's just this beautiful, loving energy starting to grow inside of you. You can imagine it as a white, sparkling light that's just starting to grow from your heart, filling every cell of your body. And imagine how it's just going beyond your own body, how it's lighting up the room you're in, how it's lighting up the house you're in, and how it's just spreading everywhere. How we're spreading that loving kindness energy into the world. And with that energy for yourself and for everyone else, enjoy a few minutes of relaxation. And then slowly, gently bring your awareness back to your body. Wiggle your fingertips, your toes. Take a deep breath in and out. Maybe you want to give yourself a nice stretch, yawn. And when you're ready, turn onto your favorite side. Keep your eyes closed and just rest there for a moment. Recognizing that your yoga mat is a safe space. a space for nourishment, for self-care, and for creating the energy that you wish to have in your life. So thank your yoga mat and know that you can always return back when you need. Then keeping your eyes closed, use your hand to press into the mat, gently guide yourself back up into a nice, comfortable seat. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. And take one more deep breath in and out. Inhale for Om to close the class. And remember your intention for this class. Know that the energy of this class has reached where it had to, and your intention is already now manifesting in your life. And for that we can be grateful, so gently bow your head and let's thank all the yoga gurus and masters of this world for passing down their knowledge and wisdom to us, which is why we could have the class today. Let's thank each other for showing up, for sharing the space, even virtually, and for creating loving kindness together for ourselves and for everyone. And lastly, thank yourself for making time today for your Yin Yoga practice and doing so well to your mind, body, and spirit. And then slowly come back up, find the most beautiful smile, and gently open your eyes. Namaste.